we got Cloud Corrin up next on stream.
Ooh,
I am familiar with this matchup.
Yeah, I remember Cosmog. I think Cosmog might be one of the Wisconsin players because I remember seeing his name around, but not a whole lot around this region. So that must be that would be a good explanation, but I could be wrong. I do remember that he is a Corrin player, so he's going to be going up against Restive, rocking that Cloud as always.
Yeah, and as a Corrin secondary who, you know, pretty often plays Corrin myself, this is not a fun matchup for Corrin.
Oh, I can imagine. You got the... That's the prime reason right there. That is the prime reason right there. Corrin has a lot of options out of that pin, but because Cloud is Cloud, you can just ignore a lot of it with that neutral air and that range.
Yeah, to sum it up, Cloud has a bigger sword and is faster than you. So, you know, you're already off to a pretty bad start. Corrin, like, Corrin's biggest weakness is probably approaching. Like, she's really, really good at playing a defensive game.
Yeah, because she's got that range.
Yeah, and she has excellent, like, platform options as well. Like, she can cover platforms really well. She can hit below them with neutral air, which is not an option many characters have. But if you try to make Corrin approach, she actually has very few options, and with Cloud, that means you can just limit for free. And then Corrin has to play in a way that's not to her strengths.
Yeah. And also a lot of that play includes not being afraid to limit, which
Yeah,
there are moments where you need to respect it. You need to respect Limit Cloud because it's Limit Cloud.
Yeah, so far Cosmog is doing a very good job of not falling into any obvious limit setups.
Ooh, and he got caught
yeah,
there.
that's actually
That was tricky. Okay.
incredibly difficult to tack. Like,
Yeah, because the multi-hit of the upbeat, it brought him really close to the stage, probably close enough to where that it looked like an untechable, but I could be wrong about that.
I don't think it was, but it was close.
Still, in a situation like that, it is very hard to keep your cool and try to, you know, teching that kind of situation.
Yeah, another reason Corrin has a...
Oh, that kill, just barely.
Yeah, another reason Corrin has a bit of a tough time is, like, a lot of times if you ask how do you beat Cloud, people say, oh, you gotta gimp Cloud. You gotta force him off stage.
Yeah, easier said than done. Easier said than done.
Corrin has almost no options to do that. Her only horizontal knockback moves are down smash and back air, which are incredibly slow. Everything else hits diagonally. So you can't really force Cloud off stage. Once you do, like, you have insta-pin, you have down air off stage, you have plenty of options to destroy him if you can force him to recover low, but you never really hit him in that direction. So it's a very rare opportunity.
Oh no, the counter that was going to be a punish, but not quite.
Yeah.
And Cosmog is just trying to find his way in, but there's not a whole lot of give that Restive is showing. But he's chipping away. Now he's starting to maybe switch it to a little bit more of a defensive play style. Trying to get Restive to come to him. Oh, but that air dodge, you can't keep air dodging like that.
He could have just finishing touched if he had expected the air dodge either time.
And you see Restive's now kind of fishing for it. Like, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice. Gonna capitalize just like that.
That was a reaction to Cosmog's drop from ledge double jump on. Once you get into that situation, really your only options are to, like, side B or counter. Like, those are your only options that aren't going to get you killed by, like, immediately by Limit Cross Slash. And if you side B, Limit Cross Slash is going to beat it out free. And if you counter, like, and you guess wrong, you're just dead.
It's done. It's a done deal. All right, Smashville for the Game 2 pick.
Yeah.
Let's see if Cosmog can make some adjustments. Although Restive has been playing very clean all throughout that first game. And while he did get a lot of damage on some punishes, he's been a little bit more patient.
Ooh, that was cool.
Yeah, a little cute. Trying to get Restive to air dodge so that he can fall into some of the setups. I'm liking to see that.
Yep, that was the pivot forward smash. He even got a little bit of charge on it. I gotta steal that.
All right, now trying to space out some of these back airs. That's a really good move for Corrin in the neutral because of the reach of it and because it sends them forward in the air, so you can act as, you know, a bit of a bait where it's like, okay, well, I'm going to just go right in on your shield. Nope, I'm just going to fade back right out of range.
Yeah, back air is incredibly safe. The big issue, though, is that it's slow.
Ooh,
Oh,
shield
yeah.
pressure that Restive is putting on, and it tripped Cosmog up by the ledge, but Cosmog's going to be living. Not for long. I was wrong.
But yeah,
My goodness.
even if he had shielded that, it would have broken his shield, the limit side B.
Yeah,
So
there was little that Cosmog could have done to get out of that safely. All right, so now he's got a good percent lead, but Cloud has limit, and Restive, once again, just going to be looking for that advantage state in the air. Fall and grab.
Cosmog's playing a little, he's not playing confidently, which you need to be confident against Cloud in order to do
He's
well.
scared right now. He's just making a lot of mistakes in the air, and Restive is just capitalizing it off of all these juggles. Try to get the pin, but you can't be too greedy with that. That's going to be a quick 2-stock.
Limit side B has intangibility on it.
Yep. And that's going to be the end of that. Restive is just going to take that super quick, move on.
Yeah, Cosmog was doing like pretty well at the beginning. Like he was kind of just
You just got to respect the
doing the Corrin stuff.
He should have just played a little bit more patiently and just waited for Restive to come in and approach. Because every time
like
that
once
he was
he had
damaged,
limit,
once he was getting damaged, like it was no big thing. You know, you just wait for my dude to come in, and then if he does something that's unsafe, Corrin has the punish tools. Corrin has some okay punish tools to get, chip damage over time.
Yeah.
And then once that high percent, then you start trying to trick him into the pin setups.
I also wasn't seeing a whole lot of the full hop side B, which it's pretty good against Cloud because Cloud has a lot of options to deal with insta-pin, so you can't really rely on that in neutral. Whereas if you do full hop side B, like obviously Cloud has a lot of options to deal with that, but he has less options than dealing with insta-pin. And he does kind of have to predict it. Like insta-pin with Cloud, you can just kind of react to it and then get something off of it. Whereas full hop side B, they need to know it's coming and run underneath you to get a good punish.